Welcome back to War and Order. What's the next mission? Well, let's see what it might be. This will probably be a pretty quick episode. We'll see. So let's get everybody to war. Click on that. The last mission obviously was a success because we got it done in the mission. Also the pet counter is going on. We got 5 days to join up with your friends. So we'll be doing that later on. Maybe not in this episode, but later on I will be doing that. And it is recruiting. So it's recruit time. It's a 2-day event. So this means that there will not be a video tomorrow night. It's a 2-day event. Um, and my goal is to get it done right now. And hopefully we can get it done. We can get most of it done. I have a new spreadsheet for recruiting, depending on what you can recruit. And we should be able to get most of it done. Most of it. So let's go ahead. Let's that should, okay, that gives us the ocean monitoring. And how much did we get? We got 200 and, 219 out of 380 that we needed. So we got more than halfway done. And we're gonna go ahead, I thought it might be research gathering, so they're back now. So if we do, I think we need to do another, yeah, another 4 recruiting. So let's see, what do we have lower of? And these are all the higher tier, yeah. We're good with that. Alright, so what would be very time research I can tell. So let's do that there. And okay, can we speed these up? Yeah, okay, good. So one tap, let's get that done. One more tap, let's get that done. Oh. That done. We need 2 more, but we're out of food. So 600. What do we very well want? Alright, let's do it. It's only 1,000. And we need one more to get the mission completely done in this episode. Isn't that nuts? And it's only been 3 minutes. So now we gotta figure out, okay, so they're all at 700. Okay, that means the next lowest. We can go ahead and just do that. Now we should be able to speed this up. And now the mission should be completely done. We also got the pet stuff going on here. And if we go down here, the mission is completely done in 1 day. So it doesn't look like we're getting the next step of gems, which is interesting. I thought we would, but maybe they now change it so at the beginning of the week is whatever the gems whatever you get is from that. I'm guessing. I don't know, but that is done. So I don't need to do any more recruiting. But we're totally out of resources completely. And I knew that might happen with the higher accounts. That is one of the things that was gonna happen. And I knew that was gonna happen. Just because of how many resources I had at the time of the last video and the time of this video, not having enough of the resources to do it. We're not gonna do this every time, but this time I just wanted to get it done. So we got a total of I think 390 390, 393, 120, which is what I got on the spreadsheet. So you can only do it in the 2-day period. I just wanted to get it done and get it over with. Now, we did do all that other recruiting stuff that we did, and if I'm correct, we can get better marches now to take down higher monsters. So we're going to do that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to lower all these here, and we're going to go up here, and we're going to lower this to 27,200, and we're going to go and click here, and that would be for each one. So 27,200, 27,200. Now this is just for the higher and lower, for anything. So that should equal that amount, which it does. So I'm going to hit save. That's the new higher one. The lower one will be this one here. We're still going to have the lower tier, but that's eventually we'll be getting rid of those at some point. So we're going up by a few hundred points, or a few hundred units, which is nice. Two, 7,200, and that will be that much. Now, so that takes care of the higher and lower. Then we have the middle march, which is going up just by a little bit. And that's the one we'll mainly be using, is the middle one. Because the higher ones and the lower ones are nice, but we're going to be really using the higher one. The middle one here. Okay. So that's going up by 13600. And that's going to be all of these. So 600. And this will take care of when it is the attack mission as well. We won't have to do this during the attack monster mission. It's already going to be done for us, which is kind of nice. Now, I don't know how many we'll be able to take out, but it will be at least one. Oh. Wait, 13600. It's missing the 3, isn't it? Alright, now go down to here. 13600. Go down here. 13600. And 600. And I think it's just 2 more. Oh no, that's it right there. Okay. So we're gonna hit save. So now we got the 3 marshes. We got the higher tier, the middle tier, which is this guy. So it looks like we can get at least 2 of the middle ones done. But then we also have the lower and higher. So the next thing I do want to do is I want to do some of the Pet Terrano stuff with you, and that's this hunt stuff. Pretty much what I really want to do is I want to do the attack, and that's why I wanted to do that very quick so that I can get. Now I don't think yeah, I won't be able to do this. Let's just get a little bit of this here. Okay, there's that. And that's a part of one of the missions here, too. Oh, it's also part of that mission, huh? Yeah. Okay, so, we didn't do the attack yet. Man, where am I been? we go. Now we should be able to go all the way up to 25 with the attack. So, here's a 25. With the middle attack and the higher attack, we should be able to take them out. Lower, I don't know if you can. You can try it out. Can we do 2? Oh, we can do 2, okay. Can we do a third? No, we can't. But can we take out a lower tier with the same mount? Now, it's just going to use stamina, so it doesn't really matter if we don't take the mounts or down. It's just a part of that mission to be able to, you know, use stamina. So, we're using the stamina. So, if this monster doesn't go down, then we know we have to do the middle tier. But we can definitely take down 25s. That's a dead giveaway, because my other accounts have already done it. The higher accounts have already done it. My main account has already done it. So it's pretty much just a matter of, okay, now this account can do it because we got the marches set. We can do at least 2 attacks. So just like before, only 2. But as we get more recruiting going, we can get bigger armies as we also maybe upgrade the other units as well. Now, after this attack here happens in about 2 minutes, I don't know which one this is, but in 2 minutes, whichever one is. I do want to talk about one other thing. You might notice there's a battle report down in the chat down there, and that's actually from my main account. I want to talk about what I've talked about in the last episode, which is getting attacked at tiles. So in about a minute, I will talk about that as we do these attacking here. Um, So yeah, so that attack probably went well. So we can go in here, we can see the report. We were able to take down 25. We got the extra stuff. So this, goodbye. We don't need that because we can use 25s down. Now again, I don't know if we'll be able to take this guy down because of the march it is. So higher tiers, middle tiers can do them. I don't know about lower tiers because they are about, you know, it all depends on your march and what you can attack with. So obviously this might not go down. It might go down. It might not be going down. All depends on the attack rate. But again, mission's already done for the 2 days actually because we got it. I fast forwarded it done. But knowing that I can do it in 2 days, and also it all depends on the recruiting part. All matters on this how many you can recruit at once. We can do this account in particular can do 1040 units. The other account can do 180. So it only can do it in half the time. Um, and the account above that can do it in 1 in 3 times because it can do 1160. And my main account only did it in 1 time because of the higher rate of attack. So it just depends on your attack rate. And here they are. Let's see. Are they gonna be able to take this guy down? That's my question. If they can take it down, then we're good. And no, it did not take it down. So that means that the lower tier cannot take down a 25 monster. So that really means we only have 2 attacks, which is fine. Um, it just means that we'll have to, do only 2 attacks. And that's fine. We have the marshes. We can easily get more marshes later on. So, as they are going back, we're going to look at this. So, someone attacked that account, which is the main account, as I was saying. And we can look at this battle report here. Okay. So, this is the battle report from the quarry, Stone Quarry. So, what happened is I went to the quarry. I was already there gathering. Okay. And this guy decided to attack. Now, my main account is much higher than this other account, I guess, because I won it. So he came to or I attacked him, or he attacked me, whatever it is. He attacked the tile that was here. This is where I was gathering, and he attacked that group. So because he attacked, or I attacked, or whoever attacked, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I was the attacker, he was the defender. Okay, so he was already there, I guess. Um, and you can see, um, all I had were my, you know, my horses. Now, they are a higher tier than his. So, ungranted, I had, let's see, in total, I had 7,350 units. He had 839. He lost. So here's what happened. I wounded 42. So that means I lost. You know, they got wounded. They got pretty much not lost, not killed, but they got wounded. So I fixed those up. But I lost 488. That's how many I lost. But I killed 448 of his units. So pretty much his were all wounded, and 500 were killed. So I killed. Yeah, he lost 530 units. 488 of them were wounded, and I only got wounded 42. So when they came back, I had pretty much my whole army was still there. I just lost 488, and he lost double that. 3 times that. Um, so again, this is just a simple, I must have targeted it, and he had targeted it, and so he had, just thought maybe I was not a higher account. And this is actually this guy here. He's a 22, so obviously I'm a lot higher than him. Him being a 22 and all. Um, so him being a 22 and a 28 at the time. I think I might even been higher. I don't know. Meant that he really was gonna lose. And you can actually see where the defender lives and all that. So you can actually see who it was and all that. Unless you teleport. But yeah, so and in these reports you can actually see what you lost. So battle participation is how many people were in the battle. So there's just 1-1. How many units you had? I had 7,535 units. He had 8,000. I killed. So the kills are here. So 400 and. So he lost nothing. He wounded a lot. So he didn't. I didn't lose any. Pretty much from him. Yeah, because all mine got wounded. Right? Is that how that works? Killed. Wounded. Lost. Oh, I lost 488. No, that's how many he. I don't know. I'm not very good at battle reports yet. I'll try to get better with that. But yeah, so this is just the battle report of me attacking him when he was already there. Again, that's why you have to watch where you're going, because this could happen. Um, so total armies, I killed that many of his. I lost 488. 42 of them were wounded, and then I had 600. Okay, so pretty much I still had. I lost 488. He lost 0. But all of his got wounded because, yeah, so he didn't lose any, and I lost 488. But again, mine were higher tier. They're going to cost a little bit more to fix. But that's okay because it was only 400, and I could easily recruit 1,000 like that. So I probably already got that back up to where I had before. Because they were just horses. So, and we can also play back the replay. This happened 18 hours ago too. So, let's watch the replay. Yeah, so we can also replay it again and see stats. You can see so yeah, he lost all his units. Yeah. So yeah, that's the battle reports and how they work. We're gonna do the last here. Now we can do higher, but we can't go lower. What is the 500? Ooh, we could probably do that. Let's try. It's only using Samuel. Let's see. We got Samuel here for 50. And these are the horses for the pet Carnal thing. And after we do all this, we're gonna send every single one of them out for wood, food, and iron. We're totally out of all resources, so we can get more resources for any other missions that we may have. Because we're completely out. We're starting to use reserves, which are I call reserves these packs here. We have a few here and here, but not much. You know, we have 4 million wood, which is not bad. We have only 70. Wow, that's not much. We have a little bit of iron, stone, and stuff like that under there. Iron would be this guy. So yeah, we have a little bit of that. And this is about the training situation. So what I'm probably doing at some point is I'll be making teams for all my accounts. So I'll probably have the higher account be a team 1, and then have 3 or 4 of them in one, and then everyone else will be in the other one. So I'll split them up, so not just one person is in that alliance. So they'll be spread out, kind of. But I'm gonna do that obviously off camera, because it matters logging in every account and then add them into um, which one I want to do. Okay, so that failed. So yeah, we gotta be careful with that. But that's okay. Like I said, I know I can guarantee if they're an even match, then obviously we can get them done. But if they're not, then obviously you can't. So really, we have 2 marches that we can definitely do, which is great. Having 2 identical marches every time, we can easily, when it's attack monster, which is a 2-day, so we're on a 2-day event now, so there won't be a video tomorrow. We've already completed this mission completely. We've finished all the accounts. I've completed it with all the accounts. I don't have to worry about, oh, tomorrow I have to log back in. No, I don't have to. I might have to log in to add protection, and when that protection goes away, um, be good. 20 hours. One day in 23. Yeah, so that would be around this time on Wednesday. That would be the next mission. So what the next mission could be is it could be gather resources, attack monsters. So we already had upgrade buildings, so it can't be that. What else? There's one more. I guess no, there wouldn't be, because that'd be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, so it's either the next two events will either be attack monsters, which is a 2-day event, or gather resources. So those are the last two events that we'll have here for this week. Not sure which one will be which. Obviously, the attack is a 2-day, the gather is a 1-day. But we can do the both inconvenient of each other. So if it's attack, we can attack monsters and then gather resources. If it's gather resources, we can do attack like we just did now. If I go here and I see that shit go down. It's the archers though. Wait, did I just get another march skip? See, now we can normally do it. So yeah, definitely have to wait until we get full marches, but we have two good marches of 20 of the 20 or the 13,000 units, which is great. Knowing that we have those two marches means that we can easily get the mission done quicker. Obviously, next time we're not going to do the recruiting this fast. We will do them, like normal. I'll do a video, and then the remainder will be done in the next video, and just off camera because it's a 1-day event. But I wanted to get it done in a video, like I said. This week, I'm gonna try to get the missions done in the video if I can. Just so I can show you, hey, you can get them done in 1 day. So last mission, obviously upgrading buildings. We had that in the bag. We already had this in the bag. Like I said, attack monsters. I'll probably get halfway. Depending on how much stamina we have, will depend on if we get that mission all the way done during the beginning of the mission. Because you really need a lot of stamina to do that. We do have quite a bit though. I mean, because if it's 5 for every 20, or 5, so it's 5, and by then I should have more. I'll get one more, and we have the 50 as well. So yeah, we should be able to get it done in the quicker time, because it takes 5 for every 100, and if I'm correct, let's see. I don't know what the points would be, um, but at the moment it would be like 700. Yeah, so it would be 570 points or 570 stamina, which is 1, 2, 3, 400s plus 70. So it's 5 of these. Um, so it's 5 of these for 100. Well, I have 100. Yeah, so we 5, 10, 15, 20. So it'd probably take all 20 of those. It's just something to think of, like, do we do it in one episode? And obviously, if I do it all in one episode, it's also going to take longer. Because, they're going almost 3 minutes out right now, and it's not even a mission. So, you know, and it's a 2-day event. Now, obviously, the gathered resources we will not be able to do in one video. There's no way. Unless I did a live stream of it and did it over the whole day, which I'm not doing. I'm not doing live streams in these episodes at all. But yeah, so we just gotta wait for these guys to come back. Then we will send them out for resource gathering. We almost have another for one more attack, but So yeah, that mission is completely done at 290. So we're like double the amount. Yeah, that's nuts. What we needed for this mission to be done was, um, 380, and we got 390. So yeah, like I said, easily done, doable in the time that you have, as long as you have the resources to do the recruiting, have the recruiting done before the mission starts, and then one more time after you got it in the bag with the how many recruiting you can do. Now, obviously, it depends on your recruiting. If you have over 1,000, probably more doable than if you had 500. Um, your recruiting is what you want to base on. Um, this level we have level 8 soldiers being made, 42 points per soldier. That's where you get if you have the 5 Aeroxes, doesn't matter what recruiting you do, that's how many points you'll get. This will be the last attack here. And then we're gonna go heal our units up, because we do need to do the healing. And then we'll send them out for all the resources that we need. Yeah. So the next mission will be on Wednesday night. That means there will not be a video tomorrow night, unless this video doesn't get up on time, but it should. It's still pretty early for me to get this up, and I already have the presets all ready to go for the video, so it's just a matter of doing the outro and then uploading it and then posting it. So, but yeah, the mission's pretty much done at this point. If I needed a fifth, if I needed more, I would have just done it one more time and gotten it done. But again, I just use all those speed ups that I had. So if you don't have to use the speed ups, don't. I just want to get the mission done, get it done and over with, and that way then I don't have to worry about it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna select level 5s. What I'm saying, when you're sending them out, see this line here? This is someone else going to another tile here, so you're fine. But if you see when you sent someone out to a tile, and there's another arrow coming to it, that's when you need to be concerned. That's when you need to pull your units back. You can select them, make sure you know which one it is, and then hit recall. And as long as you have this, you can use that, or you can just do another way of getting them back. Or you can let them get there as long as you're on when they get there, and then you can pull them back. That'd be the other thing you can do. And so that would give me the 100 stamina. Again, I'll do this one more time off camera between today and tomorrow to get the 100 stamina. So yeah, right now my goal is to get as much of this done as you can. Obviously, not all this we're going to be able to get done using gems. We could try to get some of that done, but I'm probably not going to worry about that because that's every day. So let's try to get some stone going here. Again, make sure, what I like to do is I like to stay on, make sure they get there first, and keep on going back and forth between them to make sure they actually get there and no one targets the tile, because that's what could happen. Alright, so we have all these units to be healed up. And we're gonna speed that up. Now, I wanna check one thing. Speed ups. Okay. So it looks like we have a little bit more. Yeah, see, we used all those speed ups that I had for recruiting. They're all gone. And we've used a lot of the ones for upgrading buildings as well. So that's not going to be every week. I just want to, like I said, this is really the first week that I've had everything be able to get upgraded. So I figure, why not speed everything up, get everything done quicker. And yeah, we do need more resources. So for now, the next 2 days, be at least attacking monsters, and then doing more the resource gathering. That's critical. Um, Again, we're gonna check these guys out, make sure no one's targeting them, because it won't show you unless they're right there. And then like I said, we'll do one more, and that one is gonna have to be the lower tier. We're at 30 seconds. And then I'll go into the lower accounts and do the exact same thing. Figure out what their march can take out. Because they've also upgraded, they haven't upgraded the castle yet, but they upgraded the drill sergeant and also to upgrade the better units. So they did that as well during the upgrade building, which was less than. So everyone is, pretty much, stepping up the game in the game to get better stuff. So, but they have to have resources. So, okay, so we're gonna go for this guy here. And again, it's gonna take a minute to get out there. Interesting flag. Alliance. Huh. Wow, they're pretty powerful. 122, 21. They have 92 units, or 90. It's a farm. Farm elements. That makes sense. So yeah, we're just gonna make sure these guys can get where they're going. I'm not gonna stay on and make sure they get there, but I did see a lot. Okay, no, we're good. See these lines. These are the lines you gotta watch for. If you see one going to this targeting, they used to be able to say if they're or before when they were targeting you, that's to get alert before you got there that you're targeting them. Now they don't. Look how fast they're moving. Um, but yeah, so now they don't have that anymore, at least that I know of. So like I said, I'm gonna be gathering resources for all the accounts because now we're pretty much out of resources completely, and I'll be resource gathering every 4 or 5 hours depending on what it is. And then also attacking monsters, because you can get resources by attacking monsters. And also with the other mission going on, you might want to have those extra resources to begin with. So it's just something to think of as you're doing this. And hopefully no one attacks these tiles that we're going to. Again, 5 hours, 4 hours, back in the game, and we're good to go. So really quickly, I'm just going to check these guys out, make sure I don't see anything going on. Now again, if we had our elite mines, we do have 4 elite mines, but they're all depleted right now. They take about 11 hours to replenish their resources. Because I thought tonight might be the resource gathering, so I had a few of them about another 9 hours. So in 9 hours, I think they're all going to be back and running. 9 and 9. So yeah. So once those are back, obviously I'll send a group there. Probably I think the next group I'll send to those. I've been going back and forth from these 4 and these 4. I'll probably do these 4 next because I've been doing those guys a lot. And these guys really need the resources. Depending on what it is. So yeah, that is gonna do it for this one order of recruiting time. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and yeah, we'll be doing another video probably tomorrow at some point. I don't know what we'll do. It's not a one hour video. We might do a Minecraft video. Maybe we'll do a live stream. We'll see what we'll do. But until the next episode here, in one order anyway, I'm going to say what I normally say at my end of my videos. And that is, as the rain is coming in, bye-bye for now.